Hi everyone, so I'm back with another unboxing. This is for the Starbright by Illumicrate. Is it Illumicrate? Yeah. So this is the sci-fi subscription box. I also have a small-ish book haul with some subscription books that I bought second-hand as well. So this is going to be a long-ish video. So I'm going to have to do this very similar to the way I did the others. So this is the box. I'm struggling to cover that up. So it says books that shine on the back, but I can't. I wonder if I can actually twist it around like that. There we go. So this is all sci-fi based. Just need to actually take the thumbnail before I start. I might do that after. No, I'll do it now actually. Go. Thumbnails are always constantly made on my phone. Alright, so that's the thumbnail done. Now I can actually. So as these book unboxings go, I take all the packaging off. Just makes it easier. So this is the book. It's Death of the Author by Ndidi Okorafor. I think I've pronounced that right. So, there's no card or anything that comes with these ones, which I find quite strange because even Evernight does that. But the spoiler card came on an email. So, this one reads as a almost a bit fantasy-like, but definitely sci-fi. So it's about the future of storytelling. So says life has thrown Zilu some curveballs over the years, but when she suddenly dropped from her university job and her latest novel is rejected, all in the middle of her sister's wedding, her life is upended. Disabled, unemployed, and from a noisy, high-achieving, judgmental family, she's not sure what's next to come. In a hotel room that night, she takes a risk that will define her life. She decides to write a book very unlike her others, a science fiction drama about androids and AI, after the extinction of humanity. What follows is a tale of love, loss, fame and infamy of extraordinary events in one world and another, as Zilu's life evolves and lines between fiction and reality begin to blur. Because sometimes a story really does have the power to reshape the world. So, this is the cover. I really like how she's actually on the main character is on the cover. Words are not wording apparently on Monday. And she's actually in a wheelchair, which is really cool. I'll take the dust jacket off and show you the back. There's no secondary dust jacket. Yeah. Put that to one side. So it actually has the cover of her book underneath, which is Rusted Robots, which I think is really cool. And then the edges are like inner workings of a robot. The end pages. Lovely colours though. The rusted robot scene on the other side. Then it's signed by the author. I think that's it. Yeah. So that is the Starbright book. I did this first because I know some people only come for the subscription boxes. Some might want to see the haul, so I left that till secondary. So that is Death of an Author. So I'm going to start off with the non-subscription books first. Just get those out of the way. So the first one is Snape, a definitive reading by Laurie Kim. So this is an examination of Snape from Harry Potter. Been wanting this for quite some time actually. Got this on Vinted. It's not in the best condition, but this should be interesting. Then, also off Vinted, I got the volume 1 of the Animal Crossing Desert Island Diary. So this is a manga. So it has all the characters and the game tips as well. It's got that. That's by Konsurumba. Then, from Waterstones. Now this has been off the pre-order list for quite a while now. The Crimson Moth by Kristen Cicerelli in the paperback version. So this is a hunted witch and a witch hunter. The revolution reigns. The witches are once ruled. A hidden, hunted, and Rune is one of them. A socialite by day, she is the Crimson Moth by night. A vigilante bent on saving her own. Her next rescue demands she caught Gideon Sharp, a notorious witch hunter, and an unforgiving revolutionary. And he's kind of pursuing her as well. I've not read this, because I'm still currently doing literature. Because we are on the 24th. I know it won't be completed. So the next three are 3 subscription boxes. You probably can tell what the last one is. So we'll start off with Cruella's Delight by Sophie Clarke. This is the newer one by Fairy Loot. I still got the second hand though for actually quite a decent price. So this has everything in actually. So it came with the art card, which is the Unholy Alliance. And also came with the furry scoop. Which if you actually want to read that, I don't know how well it turns out, but if you do, you can pause the video and actually read it. So, this is the January 2025 one. And so it's about a brutal war between demons and humanity has raged across Europe for over a century. And at its heart are 2 elite soldiers, Celine Aliva, whose powerful actress trained at the prestige Vatican. So the Catholics aren't going to like this. And foot soldier Jules Lacroix, unrivaled in battle. When their paths cross, despite the initial distrust and unwelcome attraction, Jules and Celine discover a terrible secret at the heart of the Holy Vatican. Soon, Jules is forced to question everything he's not ever known, including himself. And Celine, unable to ignore her growing feelings for Jules, must make an impossible choice between love and duty. I don't like anything to do with demons. Anything that involves a demon in a story, or like hell, religious horror, I'm here for it. I am not religious by any means. I just kind of like those. Like Good Omens is currently one of my favourite shows. And I do have the book, so. Which I haven't read yet, but is on this year's TVR now. So, this is the cover. It's got the Vatican to the side. And then back, the sprayed edges are like cosmetology kind of based. I believe this is the original cover. So, looks lovely. I don't really flip the dust jackets. And then this is underneath. Then we have some end page art. Binding on this is not fantastic for some reason. And it's different on the side. Is this one signed? I don't. Yes. Signed by the author as well, and also has a map, which is quite a complicated map, to be fair. Okay. Does have a author's note with some trigger warnings in as well, but you should know by now. I don't read trigger warnings. So that's that one. Next is the Jasad by Sarah Hashem. So, from what I can gather from this, without even like looking at it, it was Egyptian based. So yeah, so 10 years ago, the kingdom of Jasad burned. Its magic was outlawed. Its royal family murdered down to the last child. At least that's what Sylvia was told. Wants people to believe. Excuse me. The lost heir of Jasad. Sylvia never wants to be found. She can't think of how Nizal's armies destroyed her kingdom and continue to hunt its people. Not if she wants to stay alive. But when Aaron and Nizal's tracks the group of Jasadi rebels to her village, staying one step ahead of death gets trickier. So it doesn't have a reversible dust jacket, but it does have this really cool cover art, and that is literally, it doesn't have anything on the back, it just has that. These are the edges. The end page, they're just the same pattern, and it's signed by the author, Scotch, and it also has a author-bound letter as well. And it's called the Scotch Throne series. I don't know when the second one's coming out, but no doubt I will probably pick it up in this edition. I have just actually finished my Ancient Egypt diploma as well for uni, so that's fun. Last but not least is What the River Knows by Isabel Ibanez. Ibanez, we're going with that. It's this. This is what I liked. It's just pink on the top and bottom though. This also came with the like the little spoiler card and then the letter, because I don't think at this point they were bound in them. So this has a reversible dust jacket, which, by the way, look at that. That looks amazing. I even forgot to tell you what this is about. So, in the glittering society of the 19th century's Buenos Aires, Inez Olivria has everything except the one thing she really wants: her parents, who frequently leave her behind on their globe-trotting adventures. She then receives a terrible letter. Her parents have passed away in a mysterious circumstance. Determined to uncover the truth, she sets sail for the last port of call, Cairo, bringing only her sketch pads and an ancient ring that her father sent her for safekeeping. But upon her arrival in Egypt, the ring flows with ancient magic, and Inez is thrust into a treacherous game that could threaten her life. And in the path of her new guardian's infuriatingly handsome assistant, who seems determined to thwart her at every turn. It's the Mummy Meets Death on the Nile. Oh, Tutankhamun's curse. If anyone actually gets that joke, no one will, because the curse was mold. Anyway, moving on. This is a stunning cover. The end pages, the same on both. Yeah, same on both sides. Got some foil in there, and that's the back with the crocodiles. I believe this one's also signed, digitally signed. It has a map and a broad timeline of Egypt as well, which is really cool. I like how it has a prologue but in Egyptian, or whatever language they speak in Argentina, which I don't know. But I am excited to read this. I'm excited to read all the books I own. And it's over 1,000 now. And we've got more coming. So, there will be more unboxings. I know Deathless from Fairy Loot has been dispatched. And I know next month Holy Terrors from Illumicrate's going to be dispatched. And I know there'll be some Waterstones ones coming in, and some more, a couple more from Vinted coming in as well. I'm not buying loads though, like I was last year, so we're alright. We're going at a steady pace this time, which is nice. I definitely have read more than I've brought in, I think. So, that's okay. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.